I hope you have a fantastic day. Channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. As you guys know, we had done a lot of car content, and this time we decided to pick up or check out an S1000 RR. This one is a 2018 S1000 RR Pro, and it is in a very nice blue and white shade. So let's check more about that. Before that, montage. Specifications for the bike. This is an S1000 RR which has a 998cc liquid cooled engine, a 4-cylinder, which produces your 193 horsepower and 112 Nm of torque. It's a handful. So since this is the Pro model, it's got adjustable suspension. You can see this suspension is adjusted from the meter console inside. Depending on your riding style, it also has a rear monoshock which is also adjustable. Apart from that, the S1000 RR, especially this version, the 2018 version, had something like this kind of headlights, which are, you can see, not exactly similar, and that was a design that the BMW engineers made up, and it does look quite fancy. You might have known the S1000 RR from movies such as The Doom, and it's an amazing bike. I just can't stop looking at it. Let's start from the front and we'll go all the way to the back. So the S1000 RR has a very big Brembo brake rotor and a brake caliper, surrounded by a 17-inch wheel, which if I read the size, it's somewhere around 120 by 70 or 17 tire. These are running Metzelers now, and they've got all braided lines. There's your radiator plus your intercooler. Well, I think it's a secondary radiator, not an intercooler. Going to the behind tire, this one is a girthier tire, which is 190 55 R17, so this is also a 17-incher. It's also got Brembo brakes and calipers in it. Alloys are black, both front and back, with a red lining, and it does have dual channel ABS, so you can see the ABS ring here, and it's got spools, etc. Chain sprocket is the OEM BMW, which is provided on the HP4 also. Fun fact. Apart from that, it runs Öhlins springs. You can see these are the Öhlins master cylinder. Apart from that, for the front, you got the adjustable thing, suspension modules, so you can twist them on towards your left for higher and lower rebounds. Apart from that, we've also got the stock clutch lever, and the brake lever is also stock. But if I am right, this too comes from the company as Brembo's. Apart from that, it's got a windscreen. This windscreen does look OEM, so it's got air inlets here also. It's a beautiful bike. So as you can see, it's got upside down forks. It's got golden plate folds with your sleeve shocks. Indicators are normal LED. There is no engine casing on this bike, so you can see the bare engine of the bike, which is your grey color. Apart from that, the underbelly pan is also stock. It is made by fiber, and this bike is running an SC Project slip-on exhaust, so you can see the catalytic converter that is stock from BMW. Apart from that, the SC Project is a slip-on add-on to this vehicle. This bike is built in two halves, so where the rear subframe and the rear seating posture chassis is bolted down by this, which also helps in replacement in case of a crash, which is very unfortunate. Apart from that, there's a carbon weave, but this is not actual carbon, it's all fiberglass. But it's a brilliant bike to look at, and it gives a very nice shade to the bike. Apart from that, the headlights, as I told you, the headlights are unsymmetrical. You can see one is a bigger one is a smaller. But these two lights don't run together, as one is a high beam light and one is a lower. But the tail light also has a very futuristic design, where it's not exactly a straight bike like other bikes in the showroom here. So this has got a very jagged edge design, which gives it a very nice look. These lights are also LED, and the tire is girthy. Let's also show you more about the bike's features. So let's start on the features and why this bike is a better bike compared to other 1000cc or even in that category bikes. So the S1000RR has a huge tank of 17.5 liters, and calculating with the mileage that BMW said, around 17 liters, I would have to refill this every second day if I take this to college. But it's the optimal beast, I would say. The seating position is actually a little aggressive, so your shoulders and your hands are already a little bent down, and this will actually give you pain here, but riders who enjoy the bike are capable of going high speeds, which can reach approximately to 299 km/h, and that is tremendous fast, thinking my axis tops out at 110. So I think it's time for a cold start, but before that I'll show you how the meter goes. Cheers. So let's check out the meter console. Before that, let me show you the key. So this is the key for the BMW S1000RR, and it's a very small key in case I compare it to even my axis. So to start the vehicle, you first put it into the lock position and you turn it on. So this is how the meter turns on. So as you can see, the meter is a partial digital and partial analog system. So you can see the gear indicator. So this is the gear indicator. This is your speedometer, which is digital. Apart from that, it also has your range and your time that shows in the speedometer. Apart from that, there is also a rev counter, which revs up approximately at 14,100 RPM, which is an absolute blast to be rolling at that size. So if I keep this on for a long time, the battery tends to dry up, because in bikes like this, it is very difficult to keep the batteries running. So the batteries are at a smaller position. So every time I put on the ignition, the battery, I can see the voltage of the battery goes down, and that's why let's shift to the cold start now, or if I'm permitted, we'll try and take around. Let's go permission for the cold start. So to cold start, as I told you, you're supposed to sit on the vehicle, supposed to on the ignition, let the fuel pumps prime, and when it shows, so the vehicle is actually very loud right now, and I don't think you can hear me, but let's wait for the cold start, the process to run in, so we can rev it up a bit. Procedure has been flown through, liquids are flowing, it's all a little warm right now, and let's rev it up. I think we should turn it off before we get kicked out from here. Thanks for my boys here at Motorrad. They allowed me to take a video of this amazing, fairly new S1000RR Pro. So reviewing the motorcycle, which is the S1000RR, was an absolute beast. I did take this out for a small spin around the area, but I was enjoying the ride and didn't take a video. But there might be a clip of me rolling by here, so I'll insert that somewhere. And apart from that, The S1000RR is an amazing bike, and it should be added to the bucket list of mine. So let's end the video here, and this is me and the S1000RR signing off. Be sure to like, share and subscribe and hit that bell icon for future notifications. And that's pretty much it. So see you in the next video. Peace. He hooked me up with a special video offer for this motorcycle, and I